Hello everyone, this is Dr. Benjamin once again, the author of the book Stand Up for Your Dream. So today I'm going to share with you how to sell a product or a service. How to sell. That is what I'm going to share with you. You know, I normally tell people that me and you. Me, you and me. Not you and me. So I normally say, me and you, we are in the profession of selling. Either you accept or not, you are a salesperson. That is why you need to have a little bit knowledge if you don't want to go deep. Like to take it as a profession, at least you need to have some information and knowledge and skills related to the selling. All of us, we are the salespeople. Now, you may ask me, Dr. Benjamin, what are you talking about? I know, if you are a CEO somewhere, what do you do? Who are you? When you talk to your employee, when you provide the vision and the mission and objective of your company, what are you doing? You are selling the vision, the mission, the objectives of your company to the employee. Now you are selling, you are a salesperson. If you are a receptionist, let's say you work somewhere at reception, what do? You are selling the value of your company to the customer, to the people that will visit your office. So everyone in his profession, he or she is a sales. That's a salesperson. That is why I normally say selling is the best and the best profession that it's cross-cutting to all industries. So now I'm going to share with you how do you sell a product and a service. Now here for me now, I have a 3 strategy, but I will use example as a doctor. You know, doctors, hospital, like if you have a problem, they say your stomach is, like you have a problem related to the headache, like you have a headache, the stomach is paining. What do you do most of the time? You need to go and find someone who can give you the solution of your problem, of your body, if you have any problem. So you need to go to hospital. Now, what do? Once you reach the hospital, you will meet the doctor. Now, I want you to really understand my explanation about how to sell a product. Once you reach to the hospital, there are some steps a specialist doctor will follow to handle a problem of yours, to recommend the medicine that you can take, the tablets that you can. There is a process. If a doctor does not go through the process of the one that I'm going to share with you, that is not a good doctor. It's better you go and look another doctor. You go to another hospital. Now, what do I mean by that? Now, let's say you have a problem. Your stomach is paining, and then you go to the hospital. Without taking a test examination, whatever, the doctor say, okay, now, let's do surgery. Will you agree of that? Of course no. That is what we do in selling. You know, most sales people, when a customer visits their working space, let's say their shops, whatever you are selling, what the sales people don't really understand is that they need to behave like a doctor. You need to behave as a doctor. There is a process you need to follow to make sure like a customer will buy. Because the customer who is in front of you, I really agree that customer has a problem. You have a solution. So now to give that solution, there is a process. You can't give a solution to the problem which you don't know. I hope you didn't understand. So the step number 1, if you want to sell more, if you want to sell your product, if you want to sell your service, number 1, you need to behave like a doctor. Now, let's use an example of a doctor. Now, what a doctor do to hospital? Now, what a doctor do? Number 1, if you visit the hospital, and I know you have been there for a while, you talk about the challenges that you have, the problem that you have, you explain. Now, what a doctor do? Number 1, he will do what we call examination. He will say, now, let's do in the process of exams, we take your exams, we take tests, and then we really really understand what is your real problem. That is what you need to do as a salesperson. Always, before you advise, before you sell, before you recommend any product and service to your customer, you need first step number one, you need to really understand the real problem of the customer. Why this customer need this? Why? You need to find out. This is what I have said. To find out the really a problem before you recommend any product. So you do that by asking a question. We normally asking a question. Why do you need this product? What is the problem do you have? What can we help you? So this is you behave like a doctor. That is the step number one. That is what specialist doctors to hospital do. They do examination. They want to find out the problem of the patient. They want to discover why this. Now, as a sales professional, you need also to do what? To do examination. Now, after you do examination, after you take the result, you go to what we call diagnosis. This is the way you take the result from the examination, from the test, and now you know the real problem of the customer, and then from there you can do what? You can recommend. Doctors, they normally do what we call prescription. They give the name of the tablet that a patient can take. So that is what you do. That is what you need to do as a salesperson. So you need to behave like a doctor. Do examination. Know the real problem. And then after you know the real problem, so you can advise the product or the service the customer can take. You know, you have a problem X and Y. So I think if you take this product, you have, this is the product. Our product are from let's say in China. If you take this from UK, this phone, this the iPhone, this computer is made in Italy. You need to provide the quality before you recommend, before you give a recommendation. You need to understand the real problem of your customer. I hope you really understand what I mean. To sell a product, to sell a service, you need to behave like a doctor. You need to understand the pain, the challenge, the struggle of your customer. You need, as a sales professional, you need to go deep to understand why this customer needs this. Okay? Maybe some customers, they may come and say, I need this because, remember, because of today we have so much information everywhere, customers has more information about the product that they need, more than even the sales. So you need to be careful before you give advice of like what the customer can buy. You need to behave like a doctor. This is what I have for today. I wish you, like now, you really understand for next in your selling, be like a doctor. Like take examination test. Really ask more questions to go deep to understand the challenge, and then after you understand, you take what the customer say, and then from there you can do what I call a recommendation. This is what we call prescription. You can recommend, customer, this is a good product for you. Customer, the money that you have, this is fitting for you. Customer, this is what you can take. Prescription. But how can you give a recommendation without doing examination? So this is that step number one. Thank you. God bless you. Ciao, ciao. See you.